Where's the mouse? There's the mouse. Alright. Hey, we just did this. It's amazing how fast time goes when you do this. But luckily, right before one of these dailies rolled over, I got my 15, whatchamacallits in. Clues. I don't believe in that time we got enough, though, for a Super Evolution Stone. I didn't double check before I came back on here. But we did. I did blow through a lot of tickets. We might do a little bit more on there. But as you can see, we already have the Astromon League battle in there. Send you guys your energy. Did a little bit more of the special arena stuff, and just blew through some tickets on that as well. We're good there. Buy the chips here. Don't need anything else on here, right? We got nothing better. I'm gonna predict 4-star. Fire. Grassy or wood Yuki. It's still good. It's alright, I should actually say. Been seeing a lot of fire Yukis. Defense down on that stuff. Obviously seen a bunch of light Yukis in the special arena too this time around. It's been actually kind of different. I haven't seen that many hidden light Yukis before. And that's definitely something I've been seeing. I don't need to buy any of those. Let's double check this. I did get enough in here so we can actually craft that. Now I gotta go back out and get all 3 of them. We just did this. Mona. Oh, got it maxed. Wow. All 3 of those done. Crit damage plus 6%. That's all right. This crit damage was okay with the crit rate up. And this is crit damage again. This is a lot of crit damage on this gem layout for her. So, I mean, that's 230% chance. But as you guys can see, you know, this doesn't balance out to her crit rate. So, no matter how hard I try, I can barely get this up over, with everything said and done, as close to a 50%. So it's a coin toss of whether she crits or not, and that's definitely not how you want to gem her. Yes, she's good with crit damage because of her hunter. This is definitely what I talk about when you're gemming, when you go through gemming your Astromon, is, again, you know that she's good for crit damage, and I can pump as much into this, but it's so RNG on the crit rate because of how low it is. She's never going to keep up with, you know, my other Mona here, who is sitting around a 90%, actually 100% chance to crit, alongside my Dark Fenrir, who's again at 100% chance to crit because of Hunter and how else I go about with developing my team specifically. So that just once again, when we talk about when I go through my gemming, that's kind of what plays into factoring, is when you're, like I said, going through those. Let me just prime these because I'm looking at them. You got 2 more. I don't even remember, who are we doing this for? Oh, who indeed. You know what? We're gonna do this since we just did it on the daily over there. Let's grab him. There we go. 4 of those done. I think we're good. Let me just double check my Nez Pass. What we got left over here? Feeding, purchases, use a skill book, gold dungeon. Let me check out my skill books and which ones I have for fusion right now. Pixie, Tails I can actually do, Succubus, Loki. depending on if we do that for Loki. What about my Sarah? Is my Sarah fully done? Hold on. There she is. No, she's not. There you go. Not even close. Well, that's 5% more damage dealt on her. Yeah. So there we go. I'll take that. Let me double check. What did I get that up to? So I still need 29 more battles. All right. Let's jump out there and get that done. We're going to capture first. Grab our snake boy here. Oh wow, we got both of them on the first try, huh? All right. Works for me. And get out of here. Also in the special arena this time around, I'm actually seeing a lot more, and I hate to use the word try hard, but you know, I'm seeing a lot more actual, you know, attempts at defense teams. I've actually ran into a couple of them where it's kind of that, oh, I should be able to take out, you know, their middle one and get the last one with my better team and whatnot, and I've actually lost both times to some pretty decently gemmed Astromon, and I don't think I'm pretty high. I think I'm in the same kind of category in that one as I am with the other arena. So I start out at base 700 anymore. I don't go to the lower level, and I wonder if they changed that so I can't dip down under 700. I guess I would have to try and see by not PvPing, but I'm not going to do that because A, we're doing these for the dailies, and B, it's, you know, it's still good. It's still a decent amount of rewards to at least strive for. Because in thinking about, you know, and again, it's just something to talk to why we, you know, talk about why we go through these videos too. But at the end of the day, you know, I always think about game design. And the one thing, you know, besides some of the little bit of changes, some of the changes I would personally make to the game, you know, it's just the time aspect to it. You know, there is a lot to do with the game, but at the same time, the amount of time, you know, that curve that everything's kind of measured on, how much time that you have to put into it, is definitely one of the things that kills the game, I think, for a lot of people. You know, and that, even looking past this as a mobile game, but looking at into other genres and stuff that I've looked at anyway, the one thing that definitely does kill a lot of games out there that eventually, unfortunately, desperately then try and hold on to a player base. I gotta take this one. This is too much of a free arena battle. Is the inability to kind of adapt to the current market and be able to advertise to newer players. If you can successfully do that, you'll end up keeping, you know, you'll be able to keep your player base not only fresh, but you'll also be able to, you know, keep people at least paying for content. And that's one of the things with the free-to-play model that has been for me at least, kind of something hard to really analyze and look at. What's a good free-to-play model out there, because a lot of them unfortunately don't make it very good. I think I've talked about this one before too, but like Terra Online was, as far as an MMO goes, right, had a great opportunity to really stick it to WoW for where it was at. Oh wow, I said that, and we've got this one. This guy's at 919 with a single Astromon up there, and we need one more battle. I want to click on that so bad, but come over here and we'll get it. And the biggest thing about it was they went to a free-to-play model, and that's what killed the game, because they stopped caring about their North American audience, unfortunately, and we ended up just being a cash cow for the Korean development of the game, which is what ended up killing it. And it was actually an MMO I liked a lot. And so that's where one of those things where it's like, where was the brains behind that free-to-play model? Because there is a good balance to have it. Like, even coming back to Monster Super League, there are a lot of there's a lot of these. I just made mention of these try-hard teams, and there's a lot of try-hard teams in here. There's a lot of gotchas out there, and it double-clicked. Well, we're going in. So where you just load into them and they beg you for money. Like, you do two things and they're like, hey, buy this package. And Monster Super League technically did that and does that too, but not to the degree that's egregious on some of these other games. Yeah, I'm not even, like, after seeing that, nope, I'm out. I'm just gonna go to the next round. Oh god. This wasn't any better because they have Bastion gems on their fire. Ugh. Resisted and then not even chunk. Like, look at that. Yeah, we're out. Shouldn't even have clicked on this one. But again, this lag on here, this is something I've got to double check. I don't know if I have this on my SSD anymore. I thought I did, so I'm gonna have to double check it. But we at least get our league medals, and I can come back here and we can kind of finish up that daily. But anyway, to kind of wait, 7 out of 8, is that energy? Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Was it because, yeah, I usually have the Astromon association up. This is 3, so that would mean 20. So we're going to do a little bit on here, just so I guess I can finish my thought, too. But yeah, for me, that's the one thing I do not, definitely don't enjoy is, you come back down and you literally just come back from the first tutorial mission. They're like, hey, buy this package from us. And it's so predatory and it's so bad. And it's one of the biggest turnoffs for these games and why I don't play too many mobile games. And again, I actually liked Arc Knights when it came out, and I'd probably go back and play it if there wasn't a cap on my energy in that game. Telling your player base, hey, after a certain point, you just can't play our game anymore. It's like, what's the point? You want people to play your game, but you also are limiting their play time because they can only go up to a certain point. And that's how I thought Monster Super League was for my first time playing it. So I don't think I've ever really mentioned how this kind of went down. But when I hit the first barrier in this game, and this was before the Mona guide was even out. We're talking the first month the game was out. I got to a point where I'm like, all right, I need to level up. And then I'm like, I ran out of energy, and I'm sitting there going, oh, how do I get more energy? Like, what's the point? And they're like, oh, we'll use gems. Oh, okay. So you refill your energy, but what happens when you are out of gems, And I had no idea about sliming and all that kind of jazz to get the gems. But it was to one of those points where I'm like, okay, well, I need to get stronger, so I have to level up. So I'm going around, I'm going down that Pokemon route of, okay, I need to level up and be stronger, and then I can do that. you know, adding the gems. I got that down, but it hit that point though where I was losing over and over, and I got frustrated, and it was like, there's no amount of gems that I can buy that's going to solve this for me. I'm not going to be able to buy, you know, I'm not going to spend, because again, you can go into the shop and see for yourself, you know, for how much money you can spend on gems, and it was honestly ridiculous, and it still is ridiculous. So in terms of the free-to-play model, like I said, there's definitely good and bad ways to go about it, but upgrade. We just gotta evolve, which we have. We have most of those done. But anyway, I digress. It's just another way for me to vent about that kind of stuff. So now we're at that. Let's see. Let me go double check. I always forget. We've got 2 of those done, so we were done here. We've got 2 fires. We got 2, so we need water. So I need to buy a water gleam. Give me that water. And we will be done for the day. Well, done for the dailies at least. I still need to get out. And we need to farm another light gem. Recent and in. Just come over here. Yeah, I don't know. What level were you? 2? Alright. Caught that one while I was out farming just the other day. So, anyway, alright. I'm going to leave that there. Thanks for watching, guys. And I will see you tomorrow.